What if I told you that a 17-year-old part-time tea shop worker from China might just become Starbucks' worst nightmare? Not in 10 years, not someday, but right now. This is the wild, true story of how Jeang Junier turned a simple milk tea job into Chagee, a tea empire valued at over 10 billion yuan. And trust me, this isn't just about tea. It's about hustle, vision, and rewriting the rules of an entire industry. Stick around, because this isn't just a business story. It's a playbook for disruption. Humble beginnings, big ambitions. It starts in 2010. Jeang Junier is just 17, brewing milk tea at a small Taiwanese shop in Kunming, China. He's not thinking global. He's thinking, how do I make the perfect cup of tea today? But that relentless pursuit of quality, it gets him noticed quickly. In months, he's managing the shop. Within 3 years, he's overseeing multiple stores across Yunnan province. By 20, he's the regional operations manager, and he's just getting warmed up. Breaking the franchise mold. Behind the scenes, Jeang is learning everything. Operations, customer behavior, supply chains, but he's also spotting cracks in the system. Traditional franchises, slow to adapt. Innovation, buried under bureaucracy. So he rolls up his sleeves and becomes a franchisee himself, testing new ideas firsthand, mixing centuries-old Chinese tea traditions with bold, modern flavors. It's no longer just about making tea. It's about changing how the world drinks it. Global travels, fresh ideas. In 2014, Jeang sets off across South Korea and Malaysia, absorbing how modern tea shops attract youth with style, flavor, and culture. He watches people line up for hours just to try trendy bubble teas. In Malaysia, he sees how tea becomes a social ritual. In Korea, how flavor innovation becomes obsession. And in China, brands like Hey Tea are proving that premium, fresh-made drinks can drive insane demand. Jeang gets an idea. What if we built a global tea brand? One rooted in Chinese heritage, but built for the modern world. The birth of Chagee. Enter Chagee, meaning Overlord Tea. Jeang isn't just launching a brand, he's launching a movement. He blends ancient opera mask aesthetics with sleek, modern design. He uses real milk, real brewed tea, no shortcuts. The stores? A cultural experience. The drinks? A blend of heritage and trend. Chagee wasn't just about sipping tea. It was about sipping identity, scaling with strategy. Jeang's method? Precision. He tests cities before scaling. He uses a 119N expansion model. Open one flagship store, test it, then scale with franchisees. But only once the blueprint is perfect.
The result? By 2022, over 600 stores across China. But success brings problems. The supply chain buckles under the pressure. Owning the supply chain. Jeang's solution? Control everything. He buys 2,700 acres of tea plantations, partners with processing factories, automates tea brewing, tracks every order with QR codes. It's not just efficient, it's genius. Every drink is consistent. Every step is optimized. Chagee becomes not just a tea brand, but a supply chain titan, taking tea global. Even COVID doesn't slow them down. Jeang uses the pandemic to snatch prime real estate at rock-bottom rent. And then Chagee goes green, launching their eco-friendly Green Tea Horizon plan with fair trade farms and less plastic. But Jeang isn't done. His dream? Serve tea in 100 countries, sell billions of cups, and redefine what it means to be a global beverage brand. Not by mimicking Starbucks, but by beating it with authenticity. Scaling at AI speed. Here's the thing about Jeang's success. He didn't just use traditional business methods. He leveraged every modern tool available to scale faster than his competition. Think about it. QR code tracking for every order. Automated supply chain management, data-driven expansion decisions. Jeang used technology to compress what should have taken decades into just a few years. But today's entrepreneurs have an even bigger advantage. While Jeang was manually analyzing customer data and optimizing operations, today's successful business builders are using AI to automate these processes and scale at lightning speed. The brands dominating right now aren't just using better strategies. They're using AI to execute those strategies faster than ever thought possible. From predictive analytics for expansion planning to automated customer insights to supply chain optimization, AI is the ultimate force multiplier for ambitious entrepreneurs. If you want to build your own global empire and scale at the speed of leaders like Jeang, check out AI Frontrunners in the description, the #2 ranked AI course in the world on the Watt platform. It reveals the exact AI systems that successful entrepreneurs are using to dominate their markets, while competitors are still building manually. The future of tea. With over 100 stores already in Southeast Asia, collaborations with China's Palace Museum, and a masterful fusion of tradition and tech, Chagee isn't just brewing tea, it's brewing a revolution. So, next time you sip a bubble tea, remember, it might not just be a drink. It might be the beginning of the world's next great brand story. And it all started with a 17-year-old behind a counter and a vision much, much bigger than a cup.